Well, hello, magical Celtic Collective member. On behalf of Lucy Braddon and myself, and I'm so sad that she's not here right now, I just want to welcome you here. It's the most funnest place ever. Just so you know, you came to the right place. If you love all things fae and magical and mystical, we got you. So, this is going to be your club tour. Are you ready? Let's go. First things first, we always need to start by logging in. I know it's super boring, but that's just them's the ropes. Okay, so how do we log in? Holy moly, my head is humongous. So, and the reason I'm starting way at the beginning is that almost every single issue that people have tech wise is occurring because they're not logged in. I know. So I'm going to go over all the nitty gritty in this video. So the best way to do this is to always start fresh, whatever device you're on. Do not use the Teachable app. It's the worst. You're going to open your favorite browser on your favorite device. The bigger device, the better. Okay, so Chrome, Safari, Internet Explorer, Firefox, whichever one is your favorite. And you're going to open it up, and at the top of a brand new tab, you're going to type in awesomeartschool.com. Okay. So step one is to look for the words login at the top. So if you see it, you're not logged in. And that's always going to be your first move. Every day when you go to begin your art, that's what you're going to need to make sure is happening. So I'm going to click on login because I am not logged in right now. So when you get to the login screen, you're going to, I have so many accounts, put in your email and your password. And if you forget it, I just clicked past the screen. But if you forget it, it says right here under that password field, forget password. They should make it a button, not just the words, but you can click on that, follow the prompts, and it will lead you through a series of short steps that you can reset your password. Please remember your password. We cannot find it. We don't even have access to your financials or your passwords or anything. So unfortunately, we can't get that for you. So you have to be responsible for your own passwords, write them down, put them in the safe place. And then once you've finally got that straightened out, if you needed to, come on back and then get logged in by clicking the login button. Now, I'm glad this came up because this happens all the time. I've been doing tours all day. I've been on nothing but this device and still I get this. Take a deep breath if this happens to you. So they say the new device is detected, even though that's not true, blah, blah, blah. Just you have to go grab the code. And to do that, they'll send you an email. So whatever email you logged in with, you set your account up with, is the email that you're going to check right now. Then they're going to give you a 6-figure code, letters and numbers. You need to go check your email and write that in here. I'm not going to show it just for safety purposes, but you're going to write your code in exactly as it appears. I have my email opened on my phone with my code ready. Put your code in and then click next, and it's going to bounce you back to the Awesome Art School homepage. All right, so I'll see you there. Ta-da! All right, here we are. Just like I said, we are back at the homepage. I'm an admin, so I get kind of funky settings that you won't see, but I want to make sure. Here we go. This is how you would see it if you had just followed those steps. Now, there's a couple of ways to navigate around in Awesome Art School and in the Celtic Collective. And I'm going to show you in this video my personal favorite way. I always go in this way. So you log in. So now you don't see the login anymore at the top. See that? You see this head icon instead? By the way, that is what you click to change your email, to update your credit card, to cancel. Just click that. That's where your account is located. That's a hot spot for you to be aware of. Okay, so back to the Celtic Collective. You see up here on the black bar, you see the Celtic Collective. I'm going to make it nice and big so you can't miss it. Boom, right here at the top, click that sucker. Okay, this takes you to our visual index. What is the visual index, you ask? The visual index is where you can see all the lessons. And because you probably don't know what you want to do unless you can see it. So this is a place where you can go where you can actually see everything. Now, some people get confused. They're like, I'm a member. Why is it telling me to sign up? You just got to scroll down. Everything's here for you. You just got to scroll down. Okay, we just recently removed our green play buttons, and now you just have to click on these black squares to get wherever you want to go. It's a lot faster. There used to be a green play button under every black square, but it was really bogging down the site. So now you just click on these images yourself and you're ready to go. So I'm just going to back up real quick because I was going super fast. Okay, so up at the top, you can see, check this out. You guys get all of these books free with your membership. Okay. Whoop, move myself. So this one, the first two, they're still so tiny. You get free paperbacks if you are an annual member. We'll mail these to your house. If you signed up for monthly, and all the annual members get all of these in virtual form, everybody. To get to these, you can simply click on the download arrow button. Okay, so that's how you get to them. Boop. So you can click on that and it actually brings you right to that at Awesome Art School. Okay, so you can actually flip through the whole book here. And if you want to print and like download it onto your device, you can just click the purple paperclip. That's a lot of P's. And then you can print or you can just keep it. You can also buy a copy of the color guide as well, which I just have to have a physical copy. I hate virtual books. Like they drive me crazy. And while I'm here, I will also show you underneath the lessons, you can, if you have a question, you can pop them in here. Actually, Jeanette is she is our professional artist and who is on staff to answer your questions all day long. Okay. And just to be an amazing support system, as you can see. There's a whole team of us here to help you, just so you know. I am not a one-man show. All right, so back, and they're like, wait, where did that other go? Where did that other page go? Okay, if you ever get lost, just always start back at awesomeartschool.com and then click Celtic Collective at the top. And that will always bring you back to our gorgeous lady welcoming us to the Celtic Collective Visual Index, where we will then scroll down to pick up where we left off. So we have our books. And then we have, this is like super quick. So Lucy and I release brand new lessons every single month on the 7th of every month, at least one from both of us. Normally more like 4, but at least one. And then we also have Zoom meetings on the 21st of every month, unless like one of us is out of town. Which has only happened 2 times since we opened. So if you want what are the latest releases, you can actually just click here and it'll take you right there. And then if you keep scrolling down, you're going to come across all of the classrooms and all of the lessons. So the classrooms are all here in green and they're all cool themed. And then the lessons are all of these black thumbnails. So the quill and parchment is our art supply classroom. This is where you can go and get like a general overview of our most frequently used materials and links for your general information. If you scroll down, you'll see the coveted scribe notes. Can I just tell you how much fun it is running this club? Like, it's banana. We love it so much. So here are my favorite cheat sheets. And here are Lucy's favorite. These are all PDFs for you that we've compiled separately to aid in your awesome learning. And don't forget, I independently have curated over 30 and have created 2 more books. These are not available in paperback. They're only available virtually. For sale, but you guys get them all free as well with your membership. So if you're familiar with my YouTube videos or you're in another one of my clubs, or what have you, you have all of them here between those 2 books. Okay, Musings from the Stone Circle. These are where we put the replays for our Zoom recordings. So if you click the green play button, it will take you here. And this is our first one we ever had. So these are ordered. So we go way back to 2021. And as you can see, they're just by month. And then when you click start, I upload these. So these are unlisted on YouTube. And then we also record the chat as well. So that's super fun. And we do that too, because a lot of people, we drop links to one another. And so this way you can see exactly what we were chitter-chattering about we can get all caught up on all the things right here. So that's what the Sacred Stone Circle is all about. And this little handy dandy key is how you can kind of look for projects that are appropriate for your skill level. But this is like very general. Don't ever hesitate to jump in something that what you think is over your head. You might very well surprise yourself. So this is a very general guide. So pink is easy, basically. Blue is intermediate, and purple is advanced. But we gave them cool names, obviously. And then we also, to make beginners feel more comfortable, we also loaded up an entire classroom just for beginners. So if you are new to watercolor or drawing or markers, you can come here and get some super introductory, very simple introductory lessons and demonstrations to make you feel more comfortable. And we always write on these black ones like who's teaching. Okay. And there are some lessons in here as well, and new lessons coming soon. And then what you'll see as you scroll down is a series of super amazing, creative, and massively fun classrooms and lessons, all themed. As this is our saddest lesson right now at the date of recording, and actually February, I'm recording this in February, and in March next month of 2023, we are filling up this classroom with some more projects. Gosh dang it, because it is like empty. But all the other ones, as you can see, some of them are bursting, and it's super fun. So they all have these really fun themes that we pick one. And we usually vote on them in our Zoom calls, and then we put them up at the end of the month. So we have like, these are manses, gods and goddesses, mythical creatures, and you just go to the lesson that is tickling your fancy that day. And we have a pretty wide variety, as you can see. Animals, lots of spooky things. I think my two favorite classrooms are this one, the spellcasters, and the masters, learning from the masters. Of course, we did have a whole unit on sexy men in kilts because you just have to. This one, Learning from the Greats, the Master's Apprentice. This is, I think, almost everyone's favorite classroom. So what we do, we'll take a whole month and we'll do a deep dive on a fantasy artist. And we really try to analyze their work and see if we can recreate some of the magic that they are creating and really use it as a real true learning opportunity to study, slow down, mimic, and kind of take away. And man, it is fun. As you can see, we've done this a bunch of times. And then we also have the Celtic Wheel of the Year, which is super fun too. So there's 8, and we've done 3 of the 8. And so we're just rolling these out sort of casually. If we have a month we kind of can't decide, we'll do another one. So the idea is not to bang them out all fast in a row, but we're sort of doing them here and there because we do still want to do Unseelie Court, and we do still want to do Master's Apprentice. So we didn't want to take a whole year just to do Celtic Wheel of the Year. So we've done 3. We've done Yule, Letha, and Beltane so far. So we definitely have more coming. And again, just like everything else, to get to the lesson, you click on the black square and you can head straight to the lesson, as you can see. And you'll get really familiar. Lucy has her way to set up. We've set them up very similarly. And then we always have ours. We have our supplies listed first. We have our references next. And then we have the videos underneath. I loved this one so freaking much. And actually, what I loved more than this lesson was watching what other people did with the lesson because it was amazing. All right. So that is your tour of the Celtic Collective. There also, real quick, are some additional organizational pages that I've created for you. When you're logging in to awesomeartschool.com, instead of clicking up here on the Celtic Collective and you see this classroom here, the Celtic Collective, if you click on that, this will actually, there's not much in here, but what there is the tour I'm giving you right now. There's also your club guide, which I highly recommend downloading at the very least. Also, if you're a paper person like me, you might want to grab the actual guide. This has all your tech help in it. How to get around like what I'm showing you now, but also how to upload photos into Facebook, how to download documents and PDFs from here, how like answers your questions. So if you're someone that struggles with tech, you might want to grab the hard copy, but it's totally optional. We always give you the ebook that like the split second you sign up, as you probably know, since you should have already received your welcome emails. And then we have, navigation notes are kind of nice. Again, too, it helps you keep track of how you got to where you are. So like your classroom name and then how you got there. And then there's also your art club daily sheet, which helps you keep track of the lesson that you're working on, who taught it. A lot of people kind of tick off the videos as they go, and this helps them keep track of where they are. And so that's this art club daily lesson plan. And those are in this sort of main hub for you. But again, if you get lost, what do? You go open a new tab, type in Awesome Art School at the top.com, and then you can hit the Celtic Collective up at the top. If you have account changes, click the head and you should be on your way. All right. Oh my gosh. Have so much fun. Why is my head so giant? It's so much fun. And welcome. Lucy and I hope you enjoy.